10 things you learn inside a nuclear bunker. 1. You soon acclimatise to the cold, especially in the British winter. It's actually colder in here than it is out there most of the time. 2. You ration your food immediately. You know it's got to last and you don't want any waste. So rationing is absolutely vital to survival. Talking of waste, you hate waste of any kind. So you're careful with things like water, wipes, batteries. All of these things mean that you have zero tolerance for waste. That's number 3. Number 4, you adapt to the smells. And believe me, it can pong in here. You've got a bucket that you have to pee in, a bin separately. Then you've got a Portaloo toilet where the number 2 at least is scented. And then you've got your waste food that stays with you. You've got your body odour. You've got no washing facilities and it's too blinking cold. So you adapt to smells. Number 5, the thing that you learn is that next time, if there was a nuclear war, and I don't think there would be, you would prepare better. In this bunker, it's not prepared well. There's not a generator, so you don't have the addition of having your own electricity. So therefore you are reliant on batteries, and it's things like solar power. You'd perhaps use that more. Things like having satellite internet, where those sort of things may help or may not. Number 6, stay positive in solitude. There's only me here. There's only me that I can talk to. So it's important to stay positive, because in the event of a disaster like a nuclear war, you could quite quickly get despondent and quite quickly go downhill just being on your own for so long. So find things that will entertain you, find things that will keep it positive so that you stay positive. The 7th thing is you tend to lose concept of time and days inside the bunker. Because there is no natural daylight, you are without a clock. You would have no idea after a few days whether it was day or night. Your whole system and body clock would be all over the place. So you do start to lose the concept of time and days. I've done that in just a week. Then if you're inside the bunker, number 8, you want to prepare for life outside the bunker, because you're not going to stay inside there forever. Impossible. So you have to go and face the real world. So you'd need things like tools, wood, would be helpful for making things if there's been damage, and things like seeds, so that in the future you could plant those seeds and hopefully grow some crops. I'd also, if I could do this again, I would have brought fertilizer in with me, so that when I plant seeds, you'd give them a better chance to grow in fresh, deep soil that isn't radiated, or has radiation, whatever the word is. 9, keep moving, because you're in such a tiny space inside the bunker. There's not a lot of room, and you could become unhealthy if you just sat on your bottom all day or stayed in bed. So one of the great motivational things is to just keep moving, and I have tried to do that. It's good for you. Don't overdo it, because you don't want to burn too many calories. You're on rations, remember. And finally, number 10, you've got to hope that there is never a nuclear war, because if there was, you'd have to live like this if you were lucky. So that's the 10 things you learn when you're in a nuclear bunker.
The Nuclear Bunker Experiment.